We're going to have Mr. Murray, Superintendent of Schools.
Thank you, Judge. Last time I spoke with you on Wednesday, we just reiterated that we had closed school for the remainder of the week. This week, we are reopening school on this Monday. We understand fully that school may not be in a whatever a normal sequence might be, but we're going to open school doors. We've heard from a lot of parents and our students and folks in and out of the district that they want us to do our best to try to reopen school and get back to whatever sense of normalcy we can do. We understand there's going to be issues that we have to deal with far beyond anything that anybody in this district or this county has dealt with before. We're going to have additional counseling support. We're already working with our staff who have come back to work very hard to get ready for our students. We have additional counseling support for those staff already, and then we will have it for the staff and then all of our students as they return to school. And they're already working with students now in the shelter sites and wherever we're asked to go. We'll get counseling support to our students. We want to applaud the efforts of so many people who have asked for to assist us. Notably, of that counseling support, we have our neighbors and friends next door at Del Valle ISD who are going to be helping us with counseling starting Monday morning. We also want to make sure that you understand that we are working very closely with the county, and we've got links on our website. Our website, I'll say this very slowly, is www.bisdtx.org. That's www.bisdtx.org. And we've got links for county information. We've got links for resources that our parents and our students can avail themselves of or anybody in the community. We want to be a part of the recovery effort, not just for the school district, but for the community and the county. One unique thing that's going to happen is we already had in our school district of over 9,000 students, we had a designation of 300 students prior to the disaster that they were homeless. And there are specific rules and laws that go with that designation. We anticipate the homeless student count in Bastrop ISD to triple, quadruple, or even more. And we understand that there's going to be special needs for all those students who are designated as homeless, and we're going to have additional support. We've got some training coming in for our administrators to work with all those families and those students. Transportation is one of the key issues that we want to talk to you about. And just like so many other entities that have been dealing with this disaster, I can give you general information, and then I'm going to ask everybody, and I'm going to say this again as I did on Wednesday, I know, and I know this firsthand by talking to several people over the last several days, that not everybody gets these newscasts. Not everybody gets the press conference. Not everybody obviously has internet access anymore, access to a TV. But if you hear this press conference and you know of somebody that's in that situation who's not getting this communication, we would ask for you to get this information to them, and they in turn get in touch with us. We'll be available all weekend long in anticipation of opening school on Monday. Transportation, we are going to do the best we can. We're going to have satellite pickups. We're going to pick up at shelters. We're going to pick up at the hotels in the area and beyond. And we're going to do everything we can to pick up our students with normal routes, and then any routes that we can create to pick up our students at these alternative sites, whether they be temporary or permanent, or more long-term, I should say. We also understand that we have many students in the most affected areas living with families in other areas of the district. We will work with those families and those students to get them placed in school. Our ideal situation, because all of our schools are safe, is to get them back to their home campus. That's our ideal situation and what we're going to try to do. But we also understand that may not be the case for all our students. Very important information about transportation. Go to our website. I've already given you the website address. Peterman is our transportation provider, and I want to give two phone numbers, very critical phone numbers for folks today and all weekend long and into next week to call to get information about routes, pickups, drop-offs, and all the information I'm trying to refer to. First number is for Peterman is 512-321-5262. The second number is 512-321-5706. And we will have all this information about routes, and they'll change, I'm sure, hour by hour, just like so many things have changed hour by hour and day by day in this situation. But we'll get the most updated information not only on our website, and then you can call Peterman and get the information, but we'll also have it crawling on our media partners' TV cast or their as they broadcast throughout the day and evening. We will work with them on the crawl on the bottom of the screen for all this information. Just last couple things. We can't say enough about the donations that have already come in to all the sites in the community, but most notably at Bastrop ISD, at our West Campus site, our 9th grade academy site at Bastrop High School, the enormous generosity of the folks who have brought clothing for our clothing drive. It was so overwhelming that we initially set that up just for our BISD family, but we have so many clothes available for all ages, men and women and boys and girls, and we want the whole community to take advantage of that and come to that site or have somebody come for them. And if we have to, we'll find a way to get it to them, get some clothing to them at the West Campus or the 9th grade academy site. One last thing, or a couple of things. All BISD campuses for the coming week, starting Monday, will have free breakfast and free lunch for all of our students, whether they're free and reduced lunch designated or not. And we're going to take care of our students that first week, and then we'll see where it goes beyond that. But we want to make sure we do that this first week when we get our kids back. And then the last thing is I just want to thank, again, not only the judge for the fine job that he and the county are doing and all the folks that have worked with the school district and worked with the community on the recovery efforts, but also schools and districts across the state and outside of our state who have called me or emailed me personally to say we will do whatever we have to help you, Mr. Murray, with your crisis in Bastrop ISD. We wanted to say publicly thank you to them. Again, I'll be ready to answer questions you have after everybody's finished. Thank you very much. Thank you, Judge.